From now through August at Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Lease a 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT2 FL Crew Cab. 4-wheel drive for $419 a month for 36 months with $1,000 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, the battle over congressional maps is heating up. Texas and California are leading the charge in a high-stakes fight that could reshape power in Washington. Plus, mail theft and postal worker robberies skyrocketed during the pandemic, but new efforts are making a big difference. We'll show you how the Postal Service is fighting back. And a battle over funding for crime victims. Michigan's Attorney General is taking on the Trump administration. Why she says their demands could put survivors at risk. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, rolling that storm kind of rolled right on through. Pretty dark out there still, but not much in terms of rain. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Kevin, skies should be very dark for pretty much everyone across the Upper Peninsula, and we can expect some more rain, kind of round 2 for us very soon. But we're fairly clear right now down to Escanaba, not seeing it quite yet. But on our radar, we have a very strong line of showers and thunderstorms, even some hail reported in there too, pea-size hail and up to 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we are clear of the rain at the moment, but we can expect some of that for the rest of the evening and should be clearing out into the overnight too. Sunshine tomorrow, but cooler temperatures on the way. I'll have your full weekend outlook in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. Kelly, thank you very much. The fight for control of Congress is shifting from campaigns to cartography in real time. Across the country, states where capitals are controlled by one party are racing to redraw their congressional maps to boost their seats in Congress ahead of next year's midterms. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon walks us through the latest developments this evening.
A battle that began in Austin, Texas, has set off a high-stakes redistricting arms race that could shape power in Washington for years to come. Earlier this week, the Texas House approved new congressional maps that could give Republicans as many as 5 new seats in the U.S. House. The state Senate is poised to pass the maps as early as Friday. Meanwhile, in California, Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation Thursday to put new congressional maps on the ballot this November. Another unprecedented mid-decade move meant to give Democrats as many as 5 extra seats in the U.S. House.
Because when all things are equal, we're all playing by the same set of rules, there's no question that the Republican Party will be the minority party in the House of Representatives next year.
The move is a direct counter to nullify the expected GOP pickups in Texas, pickups that President Trump hopes will help secure the House ahead of the 2026 midterms, which is the biggest vulnerability for Republicans if they wish to maintain their trifecta here in Washington.
I want us to maintain a Republican majority and hopefully increase a Republican majority in the U.S. Congress.
Unlike Texas, lawmakers in California can't just approve new maps. In November, voters must sign off on a constitutional amendment to override the state's independent redistricting commission.
You have to repeal this part of the Constitution, which means you have to go back to the voters and ask them to take it out first.
California and Texas may just be the beginning. Red states, including Missouri, Florida, and South Carolina, now floating plans to join the arms race, while Democratic governors in Illinois, Maryland, and New York are also weighing their options. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WZMQ 19 News.
During the pandemic and in the years after, financial crimes like mail theft surged. Law enforcement officials told congressional members in a recent hearing it's still an issue today, but the Postal Service has seen a significant decrease in mail-related crimes due to the initiatives they're taking. Our other D.C. correspondent, Rachel Knapp, has more.
From coast to big cities and small, the United States Postal Service is charged with getting mail to every address in America.
The Postal Service has a constitutional mandate and is the lifeline of millions of Americans, particularly in rural communities and hard-to-reach areas.
But beginning about 5 years ago during the pandemic, one message was being delivered. Mail theft and postal worker robberies skyrocketed.
There's been an 845% increase in letter carrier robberies from 2019 to 2023.
Federal officials testified in a congressional hearing that mail theft and mail-related crimes has been organized by criminal groups who shifted from high-risk, high-reward crimes like drug smuggling to low-risk, high-reward financial crimes.
Although there is no single cause for this shift, it is likely due in part first to mass pandemic relief fraud perpetrated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Second, to the proliferation of cyber-enabled techniques that facilitate the perpetration of financial crime. And third, a lax prosecutorial and sentencing climate for property and financial crimes in some U.S. jurisdictions.
To counter these issues, the Postal Service launched Project Safe Delivery in 2023 by installing more secured collection boxes and getting more law enforcement help with arrests and investigations. They're already seeing progress being made.
Last fiscal year, we saw a 27% decrease in letter carrier robberies. And this fiscal year, we are on track to see a 32% decrease in letter carrier robberies.
But more still needs to be done.
So the majority of those who violently rob and assault the public servants in uniform are getting away with it with no consequences. The Department of Justice must prosecute these violent federal crimes.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel is suing the Trump administration over federal funding to aid crime victims. VOCA grants worth about $37 million in Michigan pay for services like domestic violence shelters, child advocacy centers, rape kits, and legal aid for survivors. Nessel says the administration is threatening to withhold those dollars unless states cooperate with federal immigration enforcement, including sharing confidential victim information, which she says isn't just illegal but dangerous.
We really take that promise to crime victims seriously. And now we got to share their information with anybody who asks in the federal government. I mean, that exposes these crime victims to the potential that they're going to be re-victimized. And we can't do that to victims.
We'll have more about this latest lawsuit from the AG tonight at 11:10 Central. Kelly Rowland has your first warning weather forecast after the break. Plus, we'll see the new technology that's helping clean up beaches in the Upper Peninsula. We'll be right back.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. So even if you can't count on accurate expiration dates,
that is a rookie mistake,
or people appreciating your fashion sense,
Jim, the crowd is not on board here.
Thanks to CBS Sports, you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Glad we wear our good jerseys.
Yeah.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John Dotto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book?
Covenant Books is an author-friendly publisher who shares your passion and beliefs. Call us today and we'll send you a free author packet to help get you started.
Call the number right now for your free writer's guide.
Home for CBS is WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's anniversary sale. 48 years here in Marquette County. We opened our doors in 1977. A lot of furniture stores have come and gone since, but we're still here bringing you quality furniture, mattresses, and service at the lowest price. One location, but 2 stores to shop. We give you the largest selection of name brand furniture and mattresses in the UP. Everything's on sale for this special event. Furniture from Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. And mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Stearn & Foster, Serta, and Sealy. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back, everyone. We are tracking a few scattered showers and storms into the area. I kind of want to show you a wide view of the atmospheric setup that we're really going to be dealing with through the entire weekend. So this is us right here. We're currently seeing these scattered showers and storms, but there's a major low pressure system into Canada, and you see this right here, that's pretty much what we can expect for Saturday. So we have a bit of round one, but within round one, a few rounds of storms for tonight, a break Saturday, but then more of that comes Sunday, getting the tail end of the rotation of that low pressure system. And on top of that, it's a major cold front, so we are expecting very cold temperatures over the weekend too. But this is a look at our Doppler max right now. We can see some pretty heavy rain into some areas, and any gray that you see here, that's indication of some hail. So we have been seeing wind gusts up to about 40 miles per hour and pea-size hail detected with this. So we put some tracks on here. These are estimates based on the wind speeds and the speed that the storm itself is moving. So it's moving east at about 35 miles per hour. So if you don't see the rain already into Marquette, we will see that very soon at about 6:30, Ishpeming at about 6:15, Scandia just before 7 o'clock. So these are fairly fast moving. They have heavy downpours. We might see some localized flooding with it too. They have had some pretty decent rainfall amounts with it so far. But just a reminder for today, we are under that level 1 marginal risk. So we told you we could have a few short-lived scattered intensity storms with winds that pack a bit of a punch and some hail. And we're seeing exactly that. And we also are in the 5% wind risk for today. That basically means we could see winds up to about 50 miles per hour. And we're pushing that at about 40. So we could have some power outages too, depending on if tree limbs get knocked down. We'll keep an eye on it. But the main thing that we are seeing is those thunderstorm damaging winds and possibly some localized flooding, just depending on how long these storms hang around for. But within this, we are looking at kind of 2 rounds. Like I said, maybe at about 1 a.m., some more rumbles to the eastern half of the Upper Peninsula. And then Saturday brings lots of sunshine and a few clouds. But then here's that round 2 from the major low pressure system, expecting more of a rainy day on Sunday. So if you're looking to get outside at all for those weekend plans, I would say the better day of the 2 is Saturday, because once we tack on this future rain, we get a little more for Sunday, but still not looking at complete washout conditions, still less than an inch. Really of accumulation throughout the entire weekend. But for tomorrow, because it is going to be a dry day, very nice day too, your Blades Bait and Tackle fishing outlook is a 4 out of 4 star day. It will be breezy, but sky conditions will be favorable. Just make sure to stay hydrated and have that SPF. Now we are expecting the cooler air, so just really quickly here, the jet stream is showing a major dip southward, and what that means is it's going to be pulling very cold Canadian air basically. So you see it here reflected on our 7-day. Things already start to decline temperature for Saturday into the 70s, and then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday will likely be into the 60s, and it's not until midweek next week and even the end of next week that we start getting back some more seasonal conditions.
All right, Kelly, thanks again. A new beach cleaning initiative has made its way to the Upper Peninsula. Stemming from a cooperation between the Superior Watershed Partnership and the Council of the Great Lakes Region comes the solar-powered beach robot, or B-Bot. It's part of a high-tech effort to fight plastic pollution across Michigan's coastal regions, and now it's Lake Superior's turn to experience this technology. It's estimated that up to 22 million pounds of plastic enter the Great Lakes each year. With efforts like this, organizations can take steps towards a more sustainable future.
So previously this B-Bot was at the tip of the Mitt watershed, and that was run in the Petoskey area. And now we will have the B-Bot, the Superior Watershed Partnership, up here in the Upper Peninsula for the next few seasons.
We'll have more on how the B-Bot is cleaning up our beaches tonight at 11:10 Central. Coming up next on Insights, the K.I. Sawyer Heritage Air Museum is set to recognize the 30th anniversary of the closure of the Air Force Base next month. We speak to the president of the museum to get the details when we come back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
Tourism has basically become one of the mainstays of the economy up here.
The Respect Marquette program is helping shape who visits Marquette and how they visit Marquette.
Protecting water and being part of organizations doing that work is essential.
What's bothering Archie?
Politics. What the Supreme Court says ain't got nothing to do with the law.
Zucchini.
What do you call this?
Zucchini.
Looks like a cooked pickle. How to raise children. Get out of here!
Sexual freedom.
What kind of a problem have they got?
It's sexual.
Sheesh.
Door cat.
Goldfish. Come on now, I draw the line on goldfish.
See what's bothering Archie.
All in the Family, Sundays from 8 to 10 on WZMQ Me TV. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. It's been 30 years since the K.I. Sawyer Air Force Base closed, and next month the Heritage Air Museum is commemorating that anniversary with a special event. Here with the details is Museum President Rick Verwey. Rick, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, I was hoping you could give us a brief background on the Air Base, how long it was in operation, and why did it close?
Well, it was opened as an active Air Force installation in April of 1956. And it closed on the 1st of October 1995. The reason for closure was the end of the Cold War. It was deemed as excess to the Air Force's needs. That Sawyer and several other Air Force bases were closed almost within a year or two of each other, including Wurtsmith downstate the year ahead of us. Some of our functions were transferred to other bases. Our bomber aircraft went to Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana and Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota. Our tankers went to other installations. What they did is they separated the tankers from the bombers. The tankers went to Air Mobility Command, the bombers went to Air Combat Command.
All right, and it's been 30 years since it's closed, Rick, so
Yeah.
we're planning on commemorating that next month. What can you tell us about what to expect?
Well, we're having a dinner dance.
Okay.
It's $30 a ticket. The dinner is roast chicken breast, red potatoes, and glazed carrots. The dance will start at 7 o'clock. The dinner's at 6. The dance will go for 3 hours. We're raffling off some of our prized prints, the B-52, KC-135 in flight refueling, 2 F-106s in climb out, and a print of the base lake in fall. All were done by Bill Hamilton, a retired Air Force officer.
Excellent. All right. Sounds like a great time to me. So for the people who are looking to come, how can they get the tickets?
They can contact the museum at upkisham@gmail.com, upkisham @gmail.com. They can call 906-346-2251. And if the phone doesn't answer, leave a message. We will call you back. Or you can call my cell phone, 906-360-4372. You can also buy the tickets online with a credit card at our gift shop, KISawyerHeritageAirMuseum.org. And just scroll down to the bottom of the page where it says Shop Now. And go to Events.
Perfect. As for the air base itself, Rick, tell us what it means just to have it there. What does it mean for this whole area?
Well, when it was active, there were 750 civilian employees, and it put almost $16 million a month into the local economy. When it closed, those civilian jobs went away. Most of those jobs have been regenerated by other organizations since the closure. As far as the economic impact, having the airport out there has helped some. Having other businesses in place has helped out as well, but I don't know that it still adds up to that $16 million a month.
Right.
That was a big bite.
Right.
The base itself, a lot of the facilities have just gone to ruin. They tore down 13 this past summer, and it looks like they're going to tear down another 15 or 20 over the next couple of years, because it's just so far gone it can't be saved. The museum building is in the best shape of most of the buildings out there that aren't owned by a large corporation. For instance, Superior Extrusion or the airlines. That's because we take care of it. I'd like to do more if I could, but I don't own the building. I'm just renting it. If I could afford to buy it, that would be a different story. But Long story short, we're there to serve as a hub for folks that come back to visit, to gather old memories. They visit the airplanes on static display. And if you visit our .org page, you'll also see photographs of the B-52 that we're in the process of repainting. We're doing our best to keep things as current as we can. I'm trying to stay relevant to the community because I don't want to be just K.R. Sawyer for this period only. Because if I do that, I'm dead.
Sure. All right. And I think that's all the time we have, Rick. Thank you so much for coming on. Hoping a great turnout for you next month.
Well, right now we got 38 signed up. I'm looking for 60.
All right, let's hope you get there. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. And Mike Ludlum's going to have your look at sports when we come back.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. So even if you can't count on accurate expiration dates,
that is a rookie mistake,
or people appreciating your fashion sense,
Jim, the crowd is not on board here.
thanks to CBS Sports, you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Glad we wear our good jerseys.
Yeah.
Buckle's Party Store, it's where the party starts in Calumet, with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brewed beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet, it's where the party starts for everyone.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
The Shortlist, a countdown show that's all sports. Only from SSN, the Cindy Sports Network.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. 9 high school cross-country teams converged near the NMU soccer fields for the Wildcat Open. This was the first meet of the season for several squads, including Marquette, and the Sentinels did not waste a lot of time jumping into the lead, heading past the Superior Dome for the first time. Ella Fury of Marquette and Maria Mervich of Kingsford were almost step for step going past the north side of the soccer field near Lake Superior, with 3 others keeping pace. 1, 2, 3. But Fury started pulling away after passing the Superior Dome for the second time. She won in a time of 20 minutes, 57.2 seconds. Mervich was the runner-up 19 seconds later. To the results: Fury, Mervich, Emma Ziegler of Marquette, Winley Brandt of Menominee, and Evelyn Grant of Negaunee. Your team scores: Marquette won with 25. Negaunee was next, followed by Kingsford, Stevenson, and Westwood. To the boys' race, 45 runners started and finished the 5-kilometer event. That's 3.1 miles for those of you who prefer the old English system. Marquette had a couple athletes near the front early, and that was the case on the north side of the NMU soccer fields. We caught up with a few other schools passing through that section. On the second pass by the Dome, Marquette's Rorik Holmquist had the advantage over his teammate Peter Argyropoulos, and that stayed the same the rest of the way. Holmquist crossed the line 16 minutes, 34.2 seconds. Argyropoulos was second 15 seconds later, with Negaunee's Henry Plummer third. Your results here: Holmquist, Argyropoulos, Plummer, Teeple, and Mulligan. Marquette easily won the team score with 20, followed by Westwood and Negaunee. And let's send it over to Kevin.
Thanks, Mike. And Lori's back in the kitchen, getting the most out of her garden. Today, the Upper Goddess shows us how to make some quality pickles.
Hi. We're doing bread and butter pickles, Dean. Favorite for your Bloody Mary, right?
Yep.
So what you're gonna do is you take your vinegar and your sugar and you put it on the burner, bring it to a boil, and you add your spices, and this is the spices we use. Mustard seed, celery seed, cloves, and turmeric. And I will have this recipe on the Upper Goddess Facebook page. So now these pickles go in your refrigerator. I have noticed that when I do the refrigerator pickles, they're much crunchier, they're just better. So I'm gonna show you, this is what's left. I got 4 bottles. I probably had about 20, and a lot of the cucumbers were small. So you're gonna, the one thing you don't wanna do, okay, so you're gonna boil this for 8 minutes with your spices, and you're gonna add your cucumbers to it, but you just wanna heat the cucumbers. If you actually cook them, they would be completely soggy and not good. So as you're doing this, you can take wood, always use wood in your bottles, not metal, and just keep pushing them down like that. And you're gonna let these sit on your counter, and let them cool, and then put them in the fridge. And I just love giving them to family and friends. And I'm gonna be making a whole bunch more because you just said you were out in the garden and there were cucumbers. And I missed a zucchini that's like this big. So I'll be making more of this relish too. So it's only just begun, hey Dean? I'm gonna be making V8, doing my tomatoes, pizza sauce, all kinds of stuff I make, and it's all fun. I just enjoy it. Do you ever help me?
Every day.
You eat it, right?
That's right.
So give these pickles a try. They're just really, and the one other thing you don't want to do, this turmeric will totally stain your countertop. So put a towel down. Keep smiling.
Now don't go away. Final look at weather after this.
From now through August at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2026 Equinox Active all-wheel drive for $429 a month for 36 months with $1,500 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet, experience the difference.
The all-new CBS Evening News, not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
You're bringing me so much joy. It's the real-life Chris Perfetti on the Jennifer Hudson Show. You have a cardboard cutout that people can buy.
No! What have you done?
And Beauty Alert, Nail Edition. Then a young sensei for seniors teaches me. What's up? What's up?
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health. Bringing out the better in all of us.
Meet Gomer Pyle, musical Marie.
Weeknights at 9:30 on MeTV 19.1.
From now through August at Fox Marquette Chevrolet, lease a 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LT2 FL Crew Cab. 4-wheel drive for $419 a month for 36 months with $1,000 due at signing. Together, let's drive. Fox Marquette Chevrolet. Experience the difference.
All right, we have some rumbles of thunder. Told you we'd be getting a few different rounds of these storms for tonight. So if we look at our radar, we are being approached by some of the heaviest rain and possibly some hail too in the current system here. So we can expect more rain for most of the evening, but we should clear this out for tomorrow. Tonight's lows will be into the mid to lower 60s and mostly clear skies. But like I said, a cool down is on the way, a bit of a tease to fall on the way, especially for Monday and Tuesday. Those high temperatures stuck into the 60s. I'll have more in your forecast coming up tonight.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, Northern Michigan University debuted the new entrance to its Lakeside soccer field today. With a ribbon cutting of the new entrance to the men's and women's soccer pitch, the new entrance is a copy of the ore dock in downtown Marquette, complete with parts from the original. On top runs railroad tracks from the original, and many of the design elements use parts from the downtown dock. The entrance was conceived, designed, and built by Northern's construction management program.
They came up with the idea for the ore dock after taking a look at the location over here and thought that that was one of the things that would really bring back a lot of solid heritage that Coach Comley and the athletic department was really looking for with this project.
Also added was a branded fence wrap and new speaker system and new goals. We'll see you later tonight.